Everything changes when you finally get to the point where you let a woman go. But before I tell you about that and I tell you why and how, first let me tell you something about women, bro. When a woman is under the belief or thought process that she has you in the books and she has you in her clutches and it ain't nowhere you going because you all about her and you stuck at her and she just know how you feel, so your feelings are not unclear and you are not mysterious to her, she is going to act however she wants to. And some women will even take it so far as to believe that somebody who was once above her on the pedestal, that being you, she felt like you were above her, is below her, and that she could find better on the other side, bro. The grass is greener on the other side. And see, what happens is she'll get up and she'll leave you, or she'll discard you and feel like she could just come back whatever time she want to and do whatever she want to, however she want to. And you are just supposed to accept it because you supposed to just fall into this space of being in a lesser position than her because she feels like that's the space that you in, bro. I will shadow duel a bitch in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh for her soul before I let a bitch come back to me thinking that she could do whatever she want to, bro. It don't work like that. It don't. But you got to be in a space where you let go of the outcome, dog. And when you finally get to this space where you get comfortable with the fact that that woman might not be there no more, that woman might not come back, that woman might not give you the energy that you want, therefore you have to walk away from her. It might get to a space where y'all just not compatible, and or she just doesn't want to negotiate with you at the negotiating table at this point in time, bro. And so you have to walk away from the interaction. When you get comfortable with that, when you finally let go, when you finally act like the man that you're supposed to be and start to focus on what you could do towards being the best version of you that you could be, and working towards the best version of the decisions you can make for yourself, that being sometimes walking away from that woman, that being sometimes deciding like, man, I've been stuck on this woman for 6 months, bro. I've been eating ice cream. I've been crying about it. I've been all on YouTube in the comment section talking to everybody who will listen about the fact that this woman just don't respect me no more. She left me. She with some other dude. She don't want to be with me no more, or she do want to be with me and she just treat me like complete trash. Once you get to the point where you're sick and you're tired, right? Because people don't change. People don't change until they are absolutely miserable with the reality that they are living, bro. And so once you get so miserable that you decide that, you know what, I'm about to let this go and I'm about to focus on something bigger and better, and I'm about to focus on obtaining the things that I actually want so that I don't ever have to go through this shit again. Because let me tell you something about women. They don't care, bro. She not sitting around waiting on you to become a better man. She don't even believe that you can, bro. Let's tell the truth. She don't even believe that you can. Are you going to prove her wrong? Because what she doing out there is she looking for her next move. She's looking for the next best thing. She's trying to replace you. She's shopping, bro. She at Target. Yeah, boy. Not Target, the bougie version. She at Target doing the best thing she can to find somebody who is better than you, or to find somebody who she feels like she could look up to. She could follow their program. She could follow up behind them, and she could give them all of those things that you sitting here wishing you had from her. I would be damned. I would never let myself sit down and wait on a woman who did not want me and who do not like me, bro. It's the most degrading place you could be, because while you doing that, that woman is trying to live her best life. While you doing that, that woman is trying to actively trying to outdo you. And you sitting here worried about the wrong things instead of worried about how you can become a better version of you, instead of worrying about the next book you can read, how you can get your body right, how you can get your bag up, instead of worrying about how you can get to that next car, crib, money, whatever you need to get to, whatever it is that is your goal. Instead of worrying about that, you worrying about a woman. And then what happens if you actually get that woman back? What happens when she reach out or something happens, right? You get her back only to be the same man that she left. And guess what? It's always an expiration date, because she is not going to respect you. Let me tell you a trick. Any man that a woman can manipulate she gonna manipulate him. Any man that a woman could use, she gonna use him. Any man that a woman feels like she could come back to whenever she want to, she gonna go. She gonna test the waters. She gonna do the dance. She gonna go out on the weekend. She gonna be in everybody face that she feels like is a high value man, and then she gonna come back to your dumb ass and treat you like you the greatest thing since sliced bread until she find her next crush, until she find the next dude that make her realize that it's greener on the other side, that you ain't it, until she find the next dude that's actually working on himself and becoming a better version of himself, and so she feel like she could follow his program until she find that. Then it's gonna be the same story over and over again, and it's the same story because you allow it to be, bro. It's because you cannot let go of this final outcome that you see in your head. A lot of guys, y'all get these outcomes in y'all head. You get to this point where you like, yeah, I see my whole life with her, bro. I see my future with her. I see everything with her. So if she leaves me, I have nothing left, because your whole identity is tied to this woman. She knows it, and she is going to use it to manipulate you, to put you in a whatever position that she wants you to be, when in fact, you should be the one playing that chess game. You should be the one winning, bro. You should be the one putting her in position. She should be following your program. She should be the one coming back and not knowing where she stands. You should be the mystery. And yet she's the mystery. She's the one making you use up all of this mental space and human time that you could be using to bettering yourself. She's making you use human time that you could be using to better yourself, to worry about her, where she at, what she doing while she living her best life out there. But see, what happens is when you let go, here's what happens. You become invincible to the situation. And here's why. When you let go of something, that means you no longer have an emotional attachment. That means you are not going to act in ways that are not congruent to your person in order to make this work. That means you are not going to over pursue, reach out more than you should. That means you are not going to give her more than what she deserves, because then you are able to look at the situation from the view of someone who is outside of it, rather than view the situation from being somebody who is inside of it. And there's infinite power in that, dog, because what happens is when you don't have power, when you don't have the power to view the situation from outside looking in, she start to use that to her advantage, because you can't see the whole story, bro. Let's be honest. Most men are tunnel vision. We got tunnel vision. We want what we want, and we want that, and we gonna go get that, bro. That woman uses that to her advantage. She's gonna use that in a way that's gonna make you not be able to respond to her bullshit appropriately. She is going to use that to manipulate you. Oh, baby, you know I love you. You're the best man in the world, to shield you from what's actually going on over here. That dude she like over there. That dude who she been talking to for 6 months before y'all broke up. And now you think she just broke up and found another guy. But no, she was talking to that dude for 6 months before y'all broke up. And if you knew that, you wouldn't be clamoring to get this woman back. You would not be, bro. If you knew that she had been planning to leave you for months before she broke up with you and didn't have the decency to have a conversation with you, you wouldn't be clamoring to get back to her, bro. If you knew that she manipulated every move you made, pushed you away from your friends, tried to get you to leave, stop doing some of the things you love to do, tried to get you into a space, nagged you every day to try to change you into somebody else. If you knew that, bro, you wouldn't be clamoring to have this woman back. You would be looking at her for who she is. That is what happens when you let go of the situation. When you let go, you gain your power back as a man. When you let go, you start to get your masculinity back. And when you let go, you detach from the outcome, and you can see things for what they really are and make decisions the way that you should, bro. And make this decision. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, man. Share the video. Do your part. It's your boy K Narake, man. I'm up out of here.